Hi, this is Aaron Chubb for Shaw TV, and I'm the Learning Strategist at the Student Success Center. I'm joined today by Mike Sawchuk. He's a Recruitment Officer here at the University of Lethbridge. Welcome, Mike.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So, Mike, you went to school here at the University of Lethbridge, and now you recruit students, primarily out of high schools, I believe, to come to the University of Lethbridge. Why did you make the choice to become a recruitment officer?
I just stumbled into the role. I was job seeking. I did a combined marketing and dramatic arts degree, so I really just panic chose things out of high school, but I really enjoyed my experience here and the skills I picked up along the way. I was looking at a job board one day and I saw, I'm like, hey, apparently I have the qualifications, so here I am in recruitment, and I've been here about 2 years now, and I haven't looked back. It's an awesome experience.
And when you're in high school, what kind of questions do you get from students who are thinking about coming to school here?
I get every question imaginable. I really thought I had a good understanding of the university when I started, and then every time I was asked a question for the last year and a half, it's been something new where I'm like, I've never been asked that. So everyone has unique things they're looking for. Everyone has unique questions, but a lot of it is, like what programs do we offer? What kind of resources are available for students? What support systems are in place? Things like that.
What kind of concerns or do students have about coming to university, or what do you think intimidates them or puts them off, and do you have to kind of help settle those fears at all?
Yeah, everyone's got their own kind of unique problems and concerns, and I think just they need to know that, like, we have a lot of great people who care about them on campus. So we have people ready to support you in almost anything you can imagine. The big thing is knowing that those supports actually exist and where to find them too. So something like when I'm giving a tour to a student, I'm always pointing out, like, hey, just so you know, this is like overwhelming information, but we have all these different support systems from tutoring, learning strategists, mental health coordinators, we've got counseling, we've got job, like if you're looking for a job, we have supports for that. There's the list goes on truly. So everyone's looking for a little bit different thing, but we've probably got it. Most likely, it's just where to find those, and yeah.
Do you look back on your own experience when you're talking to students about coming to school here, and some of the challenges and some of the things that you learned when you were in school? Do you talk about that at all when you're recruiting?
Absolutely. I think that's an important part, right? I don't want to be just this talking head who's telling people, hey, like, here's, everything you could find in a book or online, because, that information is available. What I'm trying to do is kind of bridge that gap, and I am human, and I've had my experiences, I've had my successes and failures. So for instance, in my second year, I struggled. My marks had slipped. I was almost on academic probation. I was talking very seriously about dropping out. And I had a recommendation from, I wish I knew who it was, but they said, don't drop out yet, talk with career counseling. So I did. I decided to make an appointment before I kind of pulled the plug, and that kind of changed everything for me, really. I had an amazing appointment. I didn't really come out of it knowing exactly what I wanted to do with my future. Everyone kept telling me, like, oh, drama and marketing, you want to run your own theater company someday, and that was not for me. So I started to think that was the only opportunity. So they just opened my mind and let me realize there's more opportunities out there, and my degree doesn't mean it's a direct path to that job, and there's so many other opportunities. So I kind of started to look at my degree beyond just what the career I could get from it was, and it really helped. I started enjoying my experience. I got involved with clubs. I went from almost academic probation to Dean's List the next year as well. So a really dramatic shift for me, just from kind of seeking the support. So I tell students about all the time, the clubs I was a part of, the different professors that made an impact on me, the different supports I used, the events I've gone to that really made a difference. So yeah, absolutely.
What's your favorite thing to promote about the University of Lethbridge? Or what's your favorite thing about the University of Lethbridge?
Favorite thing about the University of Lethbridge? That's really hard to just kind of pick one thing. The club I joined, actually. I had a fantastic experience. The club I joined was JDC West. That club allowed me to meet, my friend group expanded dramatically. I suddenly was friends with 50 people who were also in the club that same year. I traveled to, at that point, Regina. The following year we went to Victoria, so a little bit nicer location for our conference as well. I gained skills I think helped me get the job I have today. Like I mentioned, all the friends I made, connections, networking as well. I'm still friends with most of the people that I met through JDC West, and we did volunteer work as well, donated money to the United Way of Lethbridge. It was just overall that one club introduced me to so many different aspects of education and just being a general good human being that I hadn't experienced when I was kind of stuck in my bubble right out of high school.
Awesome. Thanks for joining me on Shaw TV, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
For Shaw TV, I'm Aaron Chubb.